Geometry number 265, we're going to find the surface area of a square pyramid. Okay, so let me show you this first. When we open up a pyramid, we can see all the surface area that needs to be measured. Okay, so here we have this square pyramid, because it's got a square bottom, so it's a square pyramid. And here's the square base, and the dotted lines are where it's folded. Those are the base edges. And when you fold it up together like that, you make the peak with each of these, and it looks like this when it comes up together like that. When you have a triangular pyramid, it's got a triangle base, and you bring it up like that, and then each one of these hits the top vertex, see? So that's all the area that we're going to need to find for the surface area. We need to find the base and these four triangles, okay? So here's what we're given. Excuse me. Our square pyramid has a height of 7 inches and a base side of 4 inches, okay? That means from the center of the base right here, straight up to the tip here, from the center of the base straight up is 7 inches, and each one of these dotted lines is 4 inches. So we can find the surface area of the base right away. If that's 4 and that's 4, 4 times 4 is 16, the base surface area is 16 units, right? Well, now we got to do the triangles. So those are the lateral sides, and to get the height of a lateral side, of a pyramid, we have to use the slant height formula. That is a squared plus h squared equals l squared, okay? The a is the apothem, the h is the height or the altitude, and the l is the slant height, okay? And notice they're squared. We can get that slant height by using a squared plus h squared, and look at it's inside of a square root, okay? We get the perimeter p of the base by adding all the lengths of all the sides. Perimeter is the easy part, right? Now, what I want you to realize is this. If we know the apothem and the height and the base side length, we just use the slant height formula, and S equals half slant height perimeter, and we just add it all together and we get the total surface area, right? What if you don't have the apothem, though? That's where the work comes in. That's where we need to start doing our math. So we have to plug the numbers into this formula and we'll know the lateral surface area, but we still need the base area, okay? Well, we kind of know it's 16 because it's 4 and that's easy. We know that it's a square pyramid. We know it's got a height of 7 and the base is 4 going all the way around, inches all the way around, okay? So to find this slant height, we use the slant height formula, but to do that, we need to find the apothem. Oh my goodness, all this stuff to do beforehand. All right, so we need to find the silly apothem. Well, a square is 360 degrees and it has 4 sides. So we divide it into 4 triangles, like this, okay? 1 triangle, 2 triangle, 3 triangle, 4 triangle. Now, we take this triangle right here and we split it in half with an apothem, okay? 360 degrees divided by 4 is 90. So if each one of these triangles is 90 degrees and we split this one in half, we now have 5 triangles. We've got 3 that are 90 degrees and 2 that are 45 degrees. See that? So now you know what we've got? We've got a 45 degree acute angle, and we've got 2 as the measure of an opposite side because we took the 4 and split it in half to 2 and 2. See that? So now we've got an acute angle and we've got an opposite side. We just need the adjacent side. So you know what's coming, don't you? All right, so now we've got the 2 45 degree acute angles. We've got an opposite side of 2. So tangent 45 is equal to the opposite over the adjacent, or 2 over b, right? So we're going to rewrite this as b is equal to 2 over tangent 45, all right? So we can figure it out, all right? So now we've got b is equal to 2 over tangent 45, and if you look it up on a trig table, under the tangent column and at the 45 degree mark where those meet on the trig table, you'll see that 45 degrees is equal to 1, all right? For a calculator, you just put in 2, the division sign, the tangent button, and put in 45, and you'll see that it's 1.0. So 2 divided by 1 is 2. So we know the apothem is 2. Now we can plug this into the slant height formula, okay? Which is a squared plus h squared equals the slant squared, the slant height, see? The L squared, okay? So 2 times 2 is 4, all right? So that's here. Now the height was 7. So we've got the height squared. 7 times 7 is 49. So 4 plus 49 is equal to L squared. See that? So adding the 4 plus the 49, we get 53, and we know that this L squared is 53. The square root of 53 is 7.28. Now we can plug it into this for the lateral surface, okay? So we've got 7.28 as our red L, our slant height, okay? So our slant height right here is 7.28. The regular height is 7, but the slant height is 7.28. Big difference, okay? So now we plug this in. S is equal to half times that times 16, all right? Because we got the 16 from the perimeter, okay? The P is the 16, 4 times 4, okay? So now half of 7.28 is 3.64. So now we got 3.64 times 16, okay? That comes out to 58.24. So now we have figured out what all the 4 slanted sides are equal to. They're equal to 58.24. But we still have to add the bottom. Now don't get confused about the perimeter. That was helping us with the slant height of the 4 triangle sides. Now we have to add the actual base, which is 4 times 4 is 16, and we get 74.24. Now, we've got a total surface area of this square pyramid of 74.24, and I'm going to show you how we could have gotten it easier, okay? Once we knew that this slant height was 7.28, look at this. Here's one of the sides. Now we got 4 of these triangles, right? This one is cut in half, but we know we've got 4 of these and a base. Well, if the slant height is 7.28, and we know for a triangle that we can multiply a side times the base for area, we'll get 14.56. And normally we would cut that in half. We would divide it in half to get the area of a triangle, because doing it this way, 2 times 7.28, we get the area of a rectangle. Okay, well basically that's what we want, because if this triangle was flipped upside down right here, we would have a rectangle. See that? Just take this one, flip it over, and put it right here. So now this 14.56 is the area of this one triangle, and we know we've got 4 of these. All we have to do is multiply the 14.56 by 4 sides and get the 58.24. And you know what? That's what we got down here after doing all that work, okay? Doing this formula right here. Really all we had to do was do this times this 2 and then multiply it by 4. But they made us do this formula and it made it go that way. So in reality, all we've got to do is do the 7.28 slant height times the 2 base, not divide it in half so that we count this side also. We know we've got 4 of these for the square pyramid, so we multiply this by the 4, and we get this answer. We add the base, that is 4 times 4, and we get 74.24, which is the same as this one. Look at that. It's the same as going through all of this. So, but in this way, in your head, you really, really understand what you're putting together. You're putting together the 4 sides and the bottom that looks like this. So each one of these from this dotted line to here was 7.28. Each dotted line going this way was 4. And from here, in the center, directly straight up, was 7. Well, really all we needed to know was that this was 4 and this was 4, so that base is 16, and that this is 4, and that this is 7.28, and we could have figured out the entire surface area. So that is how you find the surface area of a square pyramid, and that is how you can do it using common sense going this way, or using their formula if they want you to show the work going that way. Okay? No big deal. All right. I'm going to show you some more surface areas and volumes, so stick with me and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.